Hello, and welcome to Read Along with Heather. Today we will be reading Junie B. Jones and the Mushy Gushy Valentine by Barbara Park and illustrated by Denise Marcus. Chapter 1. Party Ideas. My name is Junie B. Jones. The B stands for Beatrice, except I don't like Beatrice. I just like B, and that's all. I go to school in room 9. Room 9 is where they have afternoon kindergarten. Also, they have morning kindergarten. Only I'm not familiar with that arrangement. Today at school, my teacher had an announcement to make. Announcement is the school word for listen to me, and I mean it. My teacher's name is Mrs. She has another name too, but I just like Mrs., and that's all. Mrs. told us that we are going to have a special day in room 9, and it is called Valentine's Day. She said that Valentines are special cards about friendship, and all of us in room 9 are going to give them to each other. My bestest friend Lucille squealed real loud. "Ooh, I just love getting cards, teacher," she said. "I especially love getting the kind with money in them. Money is my favorite kind of mail." "Me too, Lucille," I said. "Money is my favorite kind of mail too. Plus, also, I enjoy the publisher's clearinghouse sweepstakes." Mrs. did a chuckle. "Well, I'm sorry, girls, but I'm afraid there won't be money in our Valentines," she said. "In room 9, we will just be sending happy wishes to each other, but it will still be lots of fun." She smiled. "We will be making special Valentine's box to hold all the cards, and the day of our party, I will personally deliver the cards to each one of you," she explained. Just then, I jumped right out of my chair, 'cause nobody even mentioned a party before. "Hooray!" I yelled. "Hooray for parties!" "Can we have cake and donuts, Mrs.? And what about cheese popcorn and cotton candy and pretzels and candy apples?" I thought some more. Plus also we'll need some red licorice and peanut butter cups probably, and chocolate-covered raisins. Oh yeah, and melted milk balls and gummy bears. I looked over at her. "Maybe you should be writing this down," I said. Mrs. shook her head no. She said we will have cupcakes, punch, and candy hearts. I sat down very disappointed, because not much thought went into the menu, that's why. Lucille stood up. "What kind of punch, teacher?" she asked. "Will it have fresh raspberries and strawberries floating in it? My Nana's caterer always puts fresh raspberries and strawberries into our punch, and it is delicious." After that, Lucille twirled around in her fluffy dress. "What about dancing? I'm learning ballroom dancing at my expensive dancing school, so I will be happy to teach the children who are cheaper than me." Mrs. stared at Lucille for a real long time. "How very generous of you," she said finally. "But I don't think we'll be having ballroom dancing, Lucille." Jamal Hall waved his hand in the air. "Then how about a puppet show?" he asked. "If we can't have dancing, can we have a puppet show?" "Yes," said a girl named Linny. "Or else maybe we could hire a magician." "Or what about a wild animal act?" asked a boy named Roger, "like a grizzly bear or sea lion." Just then, a boy named Polly Allen Puffer ran right up to the front of the room, and he jumped up and down all over the place. "No, wait, I've got it, he shouted real excited. "We could get some of those jugglers who juggle chainsaws." After that, room 9 clapped and whistled and hooted and hollered. 'Cause who doesn't love chainsaw jugglers? That's what I would like to know. After we finished clapping, we looked at Mrs. Her head was on her desk, and her eyes were staring at the door. Out the door. Then the children in room 9 got very quiet, because Mrs. was scaring us a little bit. Plus, also, we were out of party ideas.